he looks like a president of the United States. Come on up.
Thank you, Mr. Holliday. It's a pleasure indeed to participate in history, and since I look like a president, maybe I'll get an extra minute. Anybody out there from South Carolina Congressional District 2 this evening? All right, thank you very much. I have been told that my campaign against status quo Joe Wilson, that legislative henchman of the 1%, is a true David versus Goliath showdown. Yet people often forget that with his slingshot, David was not a disadvantaged warrior. He was, in fact, well positioned to win. As such, the stones in my pouch are the true principles of the Democratic Party. With these stones, I am well positioned to win. For these stones have always felled giants when thrown with precision and force. And in the coming weeks, I will not hesitate to sling these stones. Philistines everywhere, take heed. I am the only real Democrat running for South Carolina's 2nd Congressional District, and I have a South Carolina AFL-CIO endorsement, which I wear proudly to prove it. I support living wage and workers' rights. I abhor right to work and fair trade agreements like TPP that leave the middle class in the proverbial dust. I support the Wage Act, which helps workers fight for higher wages and improved workplace conditions. I am a proud LGBTQ ally, and I support the Employment Non-Discrimination Act. And it's time for us to flush bathroom bills down the drain once and for all. As your congressman, I will advance the cause of Dr. King's audacious hope. That's Dr. King, ladies and gentlemen. I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere should have 3 meals a day for their body, education and culture for their minds, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits. Amen. I believe that what self-centered men have torn down, other-centered men can build up. Amen. The world is filled with self-centered men and women. We Democrats are the other-centered. We are the builders of civilization. The work before us is monumental. When we retire this evening, 300,000 of our poor South Carolina neighbors remain in a state of suffering, and some will die tonight because Governor Haley will not pick up a pen and expand Medicaid, and we cannot let that happen.
That's right.
Nearly 300,000 children in our state are considered food insecure. 20% live in poverty. Meanwhile, a phalanx of elephants, the likes of which we have not seen since Hannibal, surround. Haley, Scott, Graham, Sanford, Duncan, Gowdy, Mulvaney, Rice, a Republican-controlled General Assembly, and worst of all, status quo, Joe "You Lie" Wilson. My fellow Democrats, the barbarians aren't at the gate, they own the gate. But I'm not going to sit around in a seersucker suit and sip sweet tea while civilization crumbles all around me. The work before us is epic, voters, candidates, leaders. Let's roll up our sleeves and do the job on June 14th at the primary, and then November 8th, and then going forward. Please vote for Arik Bjorn on June 14th. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Give this man, I've got my checkbook out, don't y'all? I mean, come on now. That's as good as it gets right there.
That's right.
We got some damn good candidates now. Come on, let's go. Okay.